What's poppin' Korea? It's your sexy DJ to go to right now. And you're listening to What's Poppin' on TBS efm. Now Tuesday is here once again. And we're coming at you straight from the studio, from down below the basement of the TBS building. And it is cold up in here. You know, usually when it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I'm doing the opposite. I'm putting mad clothes on because it's getting chilly. I mean, it's not that bad yet, but y'all know, for those of you who live in Korea, Korean winters do get a little cold. One jacket is not going to really help because it gets so cold it feels like ice is scraping your cheeks and your hands and everything. And you got to keep yourself warm. But, you know, that's not for a while now, maybe a month or two. But right now, it is fall. And you know what fall season makes me feel? I feel lucky outside. You know, it's beautiful outside. The leaves are changing and all that good stuff. And right now, I'm trying to wake y'all up for the first song of the hour. Now, the first song is actually a very unique song. I actually put this on the Cray Cray Song Wednesdays list, but it's up to y'all. This song is a little weird because when I first heard this song, I was thinking, this song is weird. That's the first thing that comes to mind. This song is cray cray. This song is whack. But at the same time, this song is unique and it's creative. So check it out. It's going to be the first song of the hour. And remind you, it's related to the word up word of the day. Check it out. This is, I don't know how to even pronounce the group's name. Ylvis with The Fox. This was Poppin' with Brian Jr. on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and surrounding areas, and GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, how do you get in contact with us? It's pretty simple here. All you got to do is text us at #1013 for a charge of 51. Send us a tweet too at TBS What's Poppin', or simply send us an email to efmpoppin@gmail.com. Also, you can send us a Kakao message if you add TBS EFM as a plus friend. And the great thing about that, you can send messages, pictures, voice notes, all that good stuff for free. Also, I'll remind you guys, we have our open studio every Wednesdays that airs on Fridays, though. So we pre-record that on Wednesdays. To be a part of that, please send us an email to efmpoppin@gmail.com. And Eugene will get you situated. But make sure if you're going to come and you know you've been here before, to get here by 10:45, 10:50, 10:59 at the latest, so we can get our show started at 11 a.m. on Wednesday morning. Now, with that said, now it's time to get into the word of the day. Now, today's word of the day, it's going to be a little bit difficult. And the song was by, like I said, I can't even pronounce it right. If I'm saying it wrong, do not judge me. It's Ylvis. Yes, Ylvis, and it was called The Fox. So Ylvis is our word. No. Is it going to be Fox? No. You cray if you're going to make the word of the day Fox. Come on. Now, hear me out. The band Ylvis is from Norway. If you'd like to be neat and have Norway be a word of the day. I sound like I'm from Transylvania or something. But that's going to be a word of the day, y'all. It's Norway. Now, when you think about the bands that came out of Norway, there's one that comes to mind, you know, a pretty popular group. And I'm talking about Aha. No, I'm not saying Aha like abracadabra, I got it. Aha, I got it. I'm talking about the group Aha. Now, a lot of people consider this band to be one of the world's one-hit wonders of the world, but they're not. They have a lot of hits in Norway. And they had a lot of hits in Norway before breaking into the English-speaking world. And their hit, of course, Take On Me. Great song. It blew up everywhere. Everybody knows this song. But they also had a song in one of the Bond films called The Living Daylights. They also performed 2 profile concerts in Norway during the 1994 Winter Olympics that were held in Lillehammer that year. I want to have an accent so bad, y'all. I'm trying. Anyways, so we're going to get to the song, of course, by Aha. Great song. It's probably one of the biggest hits ever. Check it out. This is Take On Me. That was Aha with Take On Me. Great song. And y'all know it's Tuesday, so we're going to be having Michael Jones in the studio with us for the second half of our show for Poppin' Review. Now, y'all know Michael got his knowledge straight up. You know, he knows his music. He knows his thing. But today, you don't smell too clean because, unfortunately, Mike's heater ain't working, so he can take a shower. Mike, I know you can hear me, Mike. Anyways, y'all, he's got some pretty good taste in music. So stick around if you want to find out what's going to happen in the second half of our show. Now, y'all know that today's word of the day is Norway, and that might be a little, off track for a lot of word of the days that we've actually been into and all. You guys are probably thinking we're just going to play 4 musical acts out of Norway without connecting any of the song titles with the word of the day, but that's not true. Our next group is actually an American group that has been classified as hip-hop in some circles. Well, we don't know if they're straight up hip-hop because they sometimes cover groups that aren't hip-hop at all. Like this next song, it's a cover of the Beatles. Check it out. This is PM Dawn with Norwegian Wood. That was Norwegian Wood by PM Dawn. Now, when I'm getting to the next song, you guys know today's word of the day is Norway. Yes. Now I'm going to play another song for you guys, but it's by a group called Big Bang. And I know y'all K-pop lovers out there like, oh my goodness, we're going to have some G-Dragon, some Top, some Seungri, some Daesung, and some Taeyang. No. We're not playing a track right now. We're going to play Big Bang. There's another group called Big Bang, of course. And the group members are called Øystein Klene, Olaf Olsen, and Nikolai Erlsten. That's the members I like. Playing with y'all. I love Big Bang, both Big Bangs, from whatever country you're from. Now, the Norwegian band Big Bang, you know, a lot of people don't know this group. I didn't even know this group exists too till today. Now, I know a lot of you guys were thrown off because you thought I was going to play a K-pop track for y'all and probably think, how does Big Bang have to do with K-pop or Norway? I don't see any connection at all. But this group, Big Bang, yes, it does, because they're a Norwegian band. All right, now these guys have been together since 1992, so they, they're around before K-pop even existed, or not K-pop, but Big Bang existed, of course. So check it out, the original Big Bang with To the Mountains. Check it out, it's going to be the last song for the first half of our show. This is called The Final Countdown by Europe, and I'll be back with part 2, Michael Jones, Paparazzi, and all that good stuff. Welcome back to What's Poppin', and now it's time for Paparazzi. We got drama for your mom in the K-pop world this week as fans reach their breaking point over the group Kara. Now, the fact that some of the members are up for contract renewal. Now, one of the members, Nicole, has reportedly decided not to recontract with the label, leaving some to think that she was leaving the group entirely. Now, some were even talking about replacement members as well. Now, Nicole took to Twitter and tried to address these concerns. She wrote a long letter explaining that regardless of how her contract negotiations work out with the label, she wants to always remain as a member of Kara. Now, here are some quotes from her letter. I think that my renewal debate with my label is not a renewal as a Kara member, but as an artist. Although I may not be an artist under the company, I hope to find a solution where I can continue with the group I've been with since the beginning. I'm just one person. I don't think the Kara should change or be broken apart because of me. So I thought that about splitting up my contracts between me as a Kara member and me in relation to the company. Split between my private and public life. Now, that's confusing. Oh, that's not her voice anymore. That's confusing. So I'm just saying that she might not be paid by the label, but you're trying to get the group to pay you? Now, does that work out? Because that won't work out for me if I try to do that with Fly the Sky back in the day. Anyway, she continued, as Kara, we received much love from Camellia and want to show a better side of us to you. But as this happening escalates and hurts you, it hurts me too. I was hurt by the stories about renewals and member changes. I don't think that a single person owns Kara. Since I'm a member of Kara and I'm responsible for the name, I had the same thoughts as above. But if everyone and representatives of Kara disagree with me and consider this impossible, I will return to a private person by the name of Jung Nicole. Well, unfortunately, Nicole, the truth is, your label owns Kara. That's what happens. My label owned my name, and all the other labels own their own names as well. Because look at groups like Jewelry, Baby Vox, all of them changed. The original Jewelry members, all gone. Original Baby Vox members, all gone. All new girls, all new members, and that's what might happen. So I'm not trying to disappoint y'all Kara fans out there, but that's how the business goes. Keep my fingers crossed as well. I want Nicole and all the Kara girls to come back with a new album because that's the original Kara, but you know how record labels are. Let's just hope for the better. But since we're talking about Kara right now, we're going to play a song for y'all by Kara. Of course, this is a great track. Check it out, Step. Welcome back to What's Poppin'. And right now we got Mr. Michael Jones in the studio.
Hello?
The man to go to. Actually, I don't want to go to him because he smells too delicious right now.
Man, come closer, Brian. Come closer to my armpit of love.
For those of you listening, tuning in right now, Michael Jones, don't you have something wrong with your hot water heater?
Yeah, my hot water heater broke. I'm really upset. Yeah.
Wait,
what's
did
up
it break
with that?
or do you not pay the bill?
No, I pay the bills. No, I take so many showers because I'm such a clean guy. I guess I just wore the thing out.
That could be the truth.
Yeah, something like that. Because it doesn't work, and I stink today. Woo-hoo-hoo!
You know what I did before?
What's that?
When I used to live in this old apartment building here when I first came to Korea.
You lived here in TBS?
In Korea.
Oh.
Man, listen to me. But it was during the wintertime.
Okay.
And I know that feeling when you have to take a cold shower in the winter. So I would take a huge pot, boil water.
Nice.
And it gets hot, of course. Yeah. Then I take it to the shower, get a cup. Then I mix half of the hot water, mix half of cold water, and just actually bathe myself with a cup of water.
Hey,
cup
whatever
at a time.
works. Whatever works.
Hey.
Yep. I've done
actually
similar.
it felt cleaner because I put so much effort into washing myself.
Right, and there's all that love put into it. It's like you were cooking yourself or something.
All you need is love. I'm like burping right now.
I keep that to yourself because I don't want to be. Anyway, hey, we're talking about a very interesting artist today, actually. Very interesting. Very, very
I saw
interesting.
the name of the group or artist. Is it a group or an artist?
Well, that's the trick. I actually, when I first heard, I heard this person over the weekend. I was listening to an alternative radio station, and I heard this song. And I was like, wow, that group is amazing. Because when you listen to the first song that we're going to play today,
don't cry.
I'm okay. When you listen to the first song of this group, you're gonna hear like a number of vocals, and it's like, wow, they sound just like a group of young ladies singing together. But it's actually
I know the song you're talking about too.
One lady. Everybody did. Yeah, it's quite fun.
I actually like that song. It's weird.
So do
catchy.
I. And it caught my eye, and I decided let's do the name of the group that we're listening to today, or the singer. Her name is Lorde, and I went looking to see is it Lordy? Is it Lorde? No, it's actually Lorde.
That's her actual name.
No, her actual name is Ella Yellick O'Connor. She's a New Zealand young lady from New Zealand, and she has turned her name into Lorde in terms of her performance.
Ella Yellick O'Connor. Hello, I'm from New Zealand.
Do you know that she is... When this album came out, the name of her album is called Pure Heroin. Now, heroin is not in any relation to the narcotic. What she's talking about is a female version of a hero.
Oh.
So, yeah, when the name of her album... When it came out, she was 16 when this album came out. She's now just 17. She's still in high school in New Zealand. She's going to high school. This young lady's going to high school.
She got a hit at the age of 17.
And she writes her own music.
That's talent there.
She's got 3 hits. Yeah, she was number one. This song that we're going to listen to in a little bit was number one on the Billboard Top 100 Hot Songs list.
Wow.
Yeah, like she rocks. She's the first person from New Zealand ever to get that spot in a Billboard chart, and that's pretty darn amazing.
Really? No other New Zealand artist has
ever gotten first. No solo artist. Sorry, no solo artist.
Okay, well then, with no further ado, since we're gonna get the show started with Lorde, we're gonna play a song for you guys right now. This is the song I said is pretty catchy. Y'all might think it's a little weird. It's actually a catchy song, especially for a girl who wrote this song when she was 16, 17 years old. Yep. This is talent. Check it out. This is Lorde with Royal. That was Lorde with Royals.
She talks about so many. I think that's like a part of an advertisement. Actually, she's
right. She's advertising all these name brands and out there, all that good stuff. Yep. But the funny thing is, she's only 17, and she's talking about like partying, drinking, name brands of alcohol.
Yep. A couple of her other songs, just as a warning, like she does talk about, like, some of her songs talk about drugs. Yeah, which isn't really, whatever, your personal taste on that, but I
don't do no drugs.
Well, I know, man. Drugs are bad. Drugs are bad.
Like
don't do drugs.
Bad.
Yes. And anyway, she writes her own music. She's 16. She got picked up basically when she was 14 years old by Universal Artists, and Universal Records. She's been in the studio with writers for the last 2 years, basically just playing with music. That's what she's done for the last 2 years.
I don't want to brag, but I have some music I've been writing since I was like 10 years old too. But I'm just one of those people who are very insecure, and I don't have pride.
Come on, Brian, put that stuff out, man.
I've written songs for a lot of artists out there.
And are you being serious right now?
No, they've recorded and everything, but they haven't been released since like 5 years ago.
Come on, man.
You know what? That's just me. I'm just a very private person in that way. Like, I love to write music, but then when it comes down to it and I actually hear the final product that I wrote, I'm like, I don't want to release it.
Yeah, you run into the closet. I'm like, no, I'm shy.
I'm too shy. I don't want the world to know my music.
You got to put one out there. You got to at least try one. Like, I know you wrote the English version of Pretty Woman.
Oh, just the lyrics.
But I mean, still, like, you manage, obviously you got talent. You managed to be able to turn a Korean song into basically a perfectly fit English version. I thought that was great.
Oh my goodness, Michael Jones knows my talent.
I'm giving.
Michael Jones.
I want to hear some. I want to hear
talent.
some Brian, because I know that inside Brian, you're a country music artist, is what it is, and that's the thing is you don't want people to know that you're a country music artist. And
get ready in 2014, Brian. I'm gonna speak like this. People are like, hello, we're here with Brian Jew on K-Popular. How you feeling? I feel great. I got a new song. It's called Pretty Woman. Let me sing for y'all right now. Last season, James don't be fat no more.
Very good, very good. This album, when I think about albums, I've decided to come up with a new criteria of deciding whether an album's good or not. And one of the things is, does it make me dance? If I listen to this song, does it make me want to dance, or does it make me want to sing? Does it make me want to?
Actually, Royals makes me want to just chill. Right. The way her voice is?
Absolutely. But like,
vibing track.
You know, the lady and I were driving the other day, and like we had that song on, and we're both like singing, and like, okay, as everyone knows, my voice is not the world's best, and my fiance certainly is not that.
Put it this way,
you know. Sorry,
if you sing it and you sound beautiful in your own head, and you sound beautiful to the world.
It's just fun, man. It's just fun. I like singing to this song. I like singing it, and she's got a couple of songs on the album.
You're not gonna sing it now? I was waiting for you to sing it.
Well, now I need to. No, I'm gonna save because I know Asiatics out there, and she's like, dude, please don't do it. So no, I'm not gonna sing. Not gonna do it.
No, she's not gonna say don't do it. She's gonna tweet you afterwards. Why? Why did you do it? That's what she would say.
So yeah, we're not gonna do that. But a couple of the songs on this, and in fact, the songs I chose for today, they're motivating to me. They make me want to like move and actually sing. So
she makes you want to move around the floor.
And the other thing is,
singing.
She's influenced by Kanye West. She said she's influenced, and she says one of her favorite female artist is Nicki Minaj, which I guess I don't understand.
Nicki Minaj.
I guess I don't understand, but the one thing that I like about her, if you listen to the whole album just kind of, every song complements the others, and it's kind of like, you know, Bon Iver.
No.
Okay, Bon Iver's like an American artist, and they basically put, you know, their album just kind of runs together. It's like everything is connected in some sort of way, and it turns out to be a really beautiful sound, and that's kind of what she does in this album. Meaning, like, every song is separate, but every song has, I don't know, there's something to it that's kind of connecting all songs together.
As long as it makes a connection.
It is. It's like a mystical story. We've talked a little bit about this in the past. It's like a mystical story.
I just came up with a cool song, album idea.
Michael is great.
Michael, you inspired me to write an album.
Michael is great, yeah.
You inspired me to write, that's a song, but I'm inspired to write an album where every song is about an artist. Track 1 could be Kanye. Track 2 could be Nicki. Track 3, Beyonce. Track 3, Jay-Z. And every song, I imitate them a little bit.
Nice.
You know, like Nicki Minaj. Hey, I'm Nicki. I'm Nicki Minaj. Beans on the track. Beans on my track.
What's that song she sings about, like, shake my hair, or what it was?
She sings about everything in the world. She'll be like, my nail polish is pink. My nail polish is yellow. Like, she's just random stuff.
Look at my
That's
nail
what I love about
polish.
Nicki. She don't care about nobody. She don't care about judgment. She'll be like, I'm walking on the floor. This carpet on the floor. You know?
In that sense, I guess I can kind of understand her, why Lorde likes her, because Lorde's, like, the songs that she chooses and what she writes about.
It's risque.
It is, but it's also just everyday plain. Like she said, she got the title of Royals because she was watching a TV show where a Kansas City Royal baseball team member was signing baseballs, and he had Royals across his chest or something.
I'm gonna do that too then.
Yeah, and she's like, okay, I'll write a song about that.
I'm gonna write a song about my life.
Write a song about
this. I'm on the radio
water.
for an hour. Mike didn't take no shower. See, there you go.
There you go, man.
But right now, we're gonna play another Lorde song for y'all. So, does this song actually make you dance? This track right now?
This song, it does make me want to sing. It does, and it makes me want to. Again, all her music makes me want to chill out.
So you want to actually do something? You don't.
But I want to do something. This I could, you know, it makes me want to do something. It's a cool, groovy tune.
All right, check it out. This is 400 Lux. That was 400 Lux by Lorde. That song did want me to vibe out.
Yep.
Yes.
Lorde. She is Lorde.
Lord of the Lords? She's not.
Lord of the Lordies.
She's not the Lord of the Lords. But anyways, that is a great track.
It is.
Yes.
It is. We got another one coming up here, too.
We have another one coming up soon.
Close out the show, unfortunately.
There you go. We got to close out the show. I'm rocking it on the flow. This is my new show. With Michael Joe and Brian Jizzo. That made no sense. Anyways, like Michael just said.
I like when you say that word Jizzo. All right, anyway, moving on.
All right, anyways, like Mike said, we are at the end of our show right now. But guess what? We're still going to play another Lorde track for them before we bounce, right, Michael?
We are. This is a sporting song.
All right. Well, thank you, Michael, for being on the show once again.
Thank you very much, Brian.
And thank you.
Have a good week.
Thank you for making this room smell very fragrant.
You're very welcome. Yes.
Your fragrance smells so sweet. It's like a potpourri, a bag of potpourri.
It's not that bad. Come on now.
I'll help you get your hot heater, water, boiler, whatever you call it, fixed. But this is going to be the last song for our show today. But we thank you all for tuning in. This is Lorde with Tennis Court. This is Brian Jew and
Michael Jones. Have a good week, everybody. Bye.